WordNerds, happy Friday! I'm Rebecca Jaycox and I am the guest vlogger for today. I'm very excited to join you. I am the author of The Other Inheritance. How gorgeous is this cover? This book is from a small press out of England called Heilig Publishing. They produce really great YA books, so I hope you can check them out. My newest book, which is the sequel to The Other Inheritance, called The Other Queen, is out on April 1st. It is available for pre-order on Amazon, and it's only 99 cents right now, so you might as well check that out today. It's always great to support a small press. We are working hard and putting out quality work. So today, as a writer, I'm going to talk to you about what inspires me to write. Three things: Star Wars, great writers, and traveling. So for me, my writing journey began at age 10 when I discovered an old rerun of Star Wars on TV. I became obsessed. I watched the whole series every weekend for a year and drove my grandmother crazy, but I was determined to one day write an epic saga. I was inspired by the Force, by Luke, by the lightsabers, by all the creatures and the complete world that George Lucas created with Star Wars. You really felt like you were there, and that's what I wanted to create. And when I started writing The Other Inheritance, I wanted to create that figure who had a destiny, so that would be Reggie, and I created the world of the other. So Star Wars was my sort of entry point into really wanting to write sci-fi and fantasy. And as I got older, I started reading really great books by different YA authors like Maggie Stiefvater and Sarah J. Maas, and Maggie Stiefvater remains sort of my YA idol. The Scorpio Races is my favorite YA book. She's such a literary writer with a great imagination, and she's somebody that I aspire to be. I don't think I'll ever catch up with her, but it's great to have a goal for yourself. Some other wonderful writers that inspire me are actually adult urban fantasy writers. Ilona Andrews, it's a husband and wife team who write a series called the Kate Daniels series. They're fantastic. 10 books later, and you still want to be in that world with them, and you still want to enjoy the characters. Patricia Briggs is another great writer, Anne Bishop. All of these women have created detailed, intricate fantasy worlds that you want to visit, that you care about the characters. And it's always good to have writers that you want to eventually be like. They're your heroes. So it helps you improve your craft and really inspire you to do better. The third thing that I want to talk to you about is travel. I started traveling around 19 or 20 years old. I went to France for a summer semester for language school, and I fell in love with the country so much that I came back after I graduated to teach high school there for a year. And while I was in France, I got to go to a lot of different places, and it was wonderful to see the culture and the architecture and the art and the food, and it inspired me to continue to travel. My husband's Greek, and I'm fortunate that I get to go to Greece every year and go to a different island and see the ruins and the ancient civilization. All those things, all those places I've seen, the food I've eaten, the culture that I've got to absorb really helps me when I'm writing a fantasy novel to take these different components and put them together in my own books and create a complete world. Of course, it's not the same thing. It's different. It's my original work, but I draw on those places and those ancient civilizations to round out what I'm trying to do. So I encourage any aspiring writer to really travel and explore the world around you and grab up as many experiences as you can, because it's really useful when you're writing a novel. Thanks again for your time today. Again, my book is The Other Inheritance. I hope you get a chance to read it, and I was really happy to spend some time with you. Thanks.